About time you came.
Any idea when Salad Hands and our mystery man will show?
With luck, any second now. Otherwise, we've got front row seats to the destruction of this city. Stand down, whoever you are. Stand down and you won't get hurt.
Stand down? Do you have any idea who you're dealing with?
We know what you're planning, and we're gonna stop you.
You can't stop me. I'm Radius.
Why are you called Radius?
Hello? I have radioactive powers? Radius? Radiation? Come on.
That's not what radius means.
What?
The word radius has nothing to do with radiation. It's half the diameter of a...
Silence! I'm still Radius. And after what you and your corrupt company have done to me, it's time to end your existences.
What do you mean? What happened to you?
What happened? Your parent company, the apparently benevolent Smith Industries, killed my father and turned me into this.
What?
3 years ago, just before the formation of your precious coalition, there was an accident at the Smith-run Sky City nuclear power plant. My co-worker, my own father, died protecting me that day as we waited for help. And after it was all done, they denied responsibility for his death.
So that means you have the right to kill thousands of innocent people living in this city?
The city did no good either. Appeal after appeal, they refused to help, and it resulted in my termination. Now here I am, 3 years later, and you can see the results of the accident. They killed my father, as well as all the other people who worked that day, and just shoveled it under the carpet, leaving the families to suffer, leaving me to formulate a plan for justice. I don't know how you found me so easily, but I'm done running from you. I won't let you stop me.
Well, actually, we didn't find you. It was just a coincidence.
That doesn't matter, Ed. What does matter is that your own personal problems with the people in the city don't allow you to hurt others, Radius. People have died already, and we aren't about to let that happen again.
Ha! You tights-wearing excuses for rent-a-cops don't stand a chance. I'm done with you all. Sky City will fall today.
No, Radius. The taxpayers of Sky City wanted protection. And after a large salary compensation whose amount I am not prepared to disclose, we're going to give it to them.
We're gonna give it to him, all right.
We're not just rent-a-cops.
We are Sky City's coalition of heroes, and you, Radius, are about to be illuminated.
Ah, petunias! My children's children will feel that.
I'm not just some psychopath. These people are wrong. They're evil. I'm not just after revenge. I'm after justice.
So are we.
Boom!
But it looks like we did it.
Sounds like we did it.
We saved the city from damage, at least anything irreparable. I'm sure Smith can contract the repairs for the support beams.
We got that bastard off the streets. People are safer now.
Maybe so, but what about his story? I mean, how his father was just left to die.
That was a mistake. One I don't intend to let go unanswered for any longer. We'll bring it to Smith and the local authorities. That's the justice Radius' father deserves, not going around destroying things. Sky City will be a better place once people understand that.
Just because you were wronged doesn't give you the right to wrong someone else. I mean, hell, we could have ended Radius' life right then and there, with good reason. But we didn't. We need to make sure we never forget that.
We won't, Ted.
Radius wanted to avenge his father, but that wasn't his job. Our duty is to protect Sky City and all the people in it. Being a hero isn't easy, and it may be a long time before we face a threat like this again. But when we do, we will stay true to our duty. We will fight for the safety of our citizens, for the honor of being heroes, and for the memories of our fallen friends.
And for a whopping paycheck! That was a great job you guys did, and the people have already noticed. I have the mayor of Sky City offer an extended budget for future coalition efforts. And your work today will not only be reflected in the amorous faces of Sky City citizens squealing with delight at your passive celebrity, but also with many extra zeros at the line of your bank account statements. I'd like to personally congratulate all of you. Stonewall and Violator would be proud.
Thank you, sir. We'd like to think so.
I know so. Now come on, we gotta go fix everything you guys broke and stuff.
For those who are just joining us, I'm Sally Baker, here with Mr. Clayton Smith, founder and CEO of Sky City-based Smith Industries and coordinator of the Coalition of Heroes. Mr. Smith, how would you say you're feeling about the Coalition's efforts dealing with this Radius character?
Well, I'm extremely proud. They performed wonderfully underneath my leadership. It hasn't been easy to coax or coerce or convince the city's representatives to allow such a large force to patrol the streets, but today I think we proved that it really is in everyone's best interest.
Indeed. And how do you plan to expand the Coalition's efforts locally?
Well, you won't be seeing an end to my advertisements, if that's what you mean. Why would I rid you of this fantastic space? To be serious though, we plan to aid municipal law enforcement to the best of our abilities, and in larger cases, take care of things such as this busyness with Radius.
After this past week's press coverage as to your performance against Radius, I am tracking an increased trend in positivity towards the Sky City Coalition. Public polls lean in your favor, and your Facebook following has increased by 213%.
No way. Because Facebook status is obviously a direct correlation to our effectiveness as a unit.
I know!
Hey, Whack. I never got to apologize for snapping at you. I guess the stress of the situation got to me. I know I can be volatile sometimes, but I never meant to cause a problem. You're well endowed with a great power.
It's a gift and a curse.
I shouldn't have come at you like that. Forgive me?
Oh, I'm touched. Of course I do.
Smith, I need to ask you a question.
Sure, was it, Reynolds Rep?
Radius claimed he was fighting for justice. Now, I understand the differing motives and interpretations for that word, but after what your company did to him, how can we know we're fighting for the right cause?
Listen, Foil Man, I made mistakes like any other. The slogan of justice may be a clever marketing ploy devised by yours truly, but I like to think we truly stand to protect what's right.
I can believe that. But when does it stop being about the paycheck and more about us being heroes?
I can't promise I'll put morality before money. I'm a businessman, but I trust you all to do what's right every time. Between us all, I think we can achieve true justice. Any one of us is capable of the evil we found inside Radius, but the Coalition stands united on all fronts. I think us deserving of the title of heroes.
Thanks, Smith. Well, now that we've got Radius locked up, what do we do now?
Back to boring patrols and lazing around the manor, I guess.
Not to mention replacing your teammates. You did great executing my plan without them, but this team needs minorities. Once we get them, we can see what we can do about getting you back on the street to clean up the filth that has adhered itself to the carapace of our beloved Sky City. For I am Clinton Smith, and we are the Coalition!
Pothole.
Oh, come on!
It may all weigh down on you as a hero. As we walk the blurred line of heroism, we see people like Radius walk on the side of villainy. We of the Coalition will do our best to keep the glass half full, though some doubters may still say it's half empty. Either way, I've got half a glass of water, and I'm thirsty for justice.
You've been quite a bit of trouble, Radius.
Who are you?
That's not important. What's important is that you nearly put a stop to a plan that was set in motion years ago. You've become a liability. One that my employer is not willing to leave unrestricted.
What do you mean?
Please, don't be modest. We both know that as soon as you regain your strength, you'll blast a hole through this station and escape.
Well, I shouldn't be in here. I was seeking justice.
That is irrelevant. There's something bigger at stake here. In fact, you should be thankful. I wanted to experiment on you as a power source, but my employer does not want your power to see you another day.
What? No! No! No!